Your local news leader in high definition. This is News 12 New Jersey.
Will she ever make a full recovery? We just don't know. But I don't put anything past her.
A little girl's inspiring comeback after her brain is pierced by an arrow. Well, we thank you for joining us on this Monday evening. I'm Roxanne Evans.
And I'm Brian Jenkins. A little girl from New Jersey who miraculously survived being pierced in the head by an arrow has taken her story to lawmakers in Washington. News 12 New Jersey's John Bathke has her story.
8-year-old Ariana McGuire was stepping into the backyard at a friend's house. What she didn't see as she turned the corner nearly killed her.
Reach, reach, reach. Use that leg and that arm. Thank you. Back up.
A little triumph, but each one is a cause for celebration.
Yay! Nice work.
Ariana McGuire is receiving intensive physical therapy.
Because I got a boo-boo.
She calls it a boo-boo, but in fact, Ariana was accidentally hit by an arrow while playing at a friend's house a year ago.
And she stepped in the path of the arrow, and it struck her between her eye socket and the bridge of her nose, entering on the right side of her head.
Her father says the arrow came within 1/8 of an inch of coming out the back of her head. It severed an artery, cutting off blood flow to most of the left side of her brain, which caused a stroke.
That night, they told us that they could not tell us whether she would make it through the night.
Following at least a dozen surgeries, Ariana not only lived, but her fighting spirit is bringing her back from a paralyzed right side and impaired speech.
Love you.
In fact, last week she and her family traveled to Washington, D.C. They urged lawmakers to restore $317 million in funding for pediatric training, the kind that saved Ariana's life.
Her neurosurgeon was a student at Robert Wood Johnson Medical School in New Brunswick, but she did her fellowship, her actual training at Rainbow Babies in Cincinnati. So she saw neurosurgery being performed on those type of rare cases.
Her prognosis was once just hour by hour. Now Ariana is looking forward to her 9th birthday in September.
Ariana told us that all she wants for her birthday is her life back. And we're working very hard, and she's getting there.
Ariana is being treated at Children's Specialized Hospital in Mountainside. She's one of around 18,000 children cared for there each year. John Bathke, News 12, New Jersey.
A number of children's hospitals across the country, some of which stand to lose tens of millions of dollars, are pressuring Congress to restore funding for pediatricians, and that is actually proposed in the Obama administration's latest budget.
Local news leader in high definition. This is News 12 New Jersey.
Welcome back. I'm Roxanne Evans. A little girl from Bridgewater is fighting her way back 1 year after she was nearly killed by an arrow. 8-year-old Ariana McGuire was accidentally struck in her face by the arrow. Her father says it came within 1/8 of an inch of coming out of the back of her head, blocking the blood flow to part of her brain, causing a stroke. Ariana is receiving intensive rehab at Children's Specialized Hospital in Mountainside as she prepares to celebrate her 9th birthday.
Ariana told us that all she wants for her birthday is her life back. And we're working very hard, and she's getting there.
Very sad. Well, last week, Ariana traveled to Washington, D.C. to urge lawmakers to restore funding for pediatric specialized training, which the Obama administration has proposed eliminating. We wish her the best of luck.